Hello! Today we are in my favorite master planned community in Lakeway. We are in Rough Hollow. Rough Hollow is a really unique community, I think, not just for Lakeway, but for Austin in general. The way that I think a lot of folks look at Rough Hollow is a community that offers resort style living. The home that we're in right now is a spec home by Newmark Builders here in Rough Hollow. And a spec home, it's basically a home that the builder has built without a buyer. They chose the floor plan, they chose the finishes, colors, the lot, etc. So when there is a spec home, you as a buyer, if you want to buy it, that's what you're getting. You don't normally have the option to make any adjustments to it. However, the positive side of that in this market anyway is that sometimes the spec homes tend to stay in the market for a little bit longer, so you could potentially have more room to negotiate. And if you're curious about that, leave a comment. Before we get going, let me just give you a quick recap of this home and tell you about the cool things that are inside this home. So first, this home is 3,692 square feet. It has 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 5 full bathrooms, 2 half baths. I guess I don't really know how you would do the math on 2 half baths. Maybe we can round up to 6 bathrooms. There's a lot of bathrooms here. There is no shortage of utilities, is my point. There is also a 4-car garage. We are sitting on a premium lot overlooking the green space, and it's not just green space, it's like literally a canyon. I will show you a whole bunch of that here in just a moment. This home has a media room, and make sure to watch this all the way to the end because there is a very, very special, unique feature in this home that I have not seen in another single family home like this before. Do you want a hint? There may be an extra unit of sorts in this home. So that's just a very high level of specs in this home. Let's go check it out. One of the things I really love about Lakeway and Rough Hollow in particular is that they have this Mediterranean style of home. I'm a very big fan of the white stucco and these really clean lines. It offers a really beautiful and elegant and timeless style. Something I want to note that I think is really important to point out is the moment that you walk through the front door, you basically have panoramic views of this beautiful canyon that sits behind this home. It honestly doesn't translate as well on camera as it would, of course, if you were there in person, but it is absolutely breathtaking and completely serene. The fact that there are such high ceilings in the living area is really wonderful, of course, but also this builder paid particularly close attention to detail and really took full advantage of the views behind the home by putting in these basically floor to ceiling windows, which opens up the space so much more, and it really makes it feel like you're in almost a private treehouse. As we make our way into the primary bedroom, we can see that this bay window offers views of the beautiful canyon and rolling hills. This is a really excellent representation of what the Austin Hill Country has to offer. Imagine waking up every morning and seeing that beautiful view. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of the finishes of the bathroom here in the primary bath. I do think the distribution of space is very well thought out, but considering the type of home that it is, I think the finishes could have honestly been a bit more high-end. However, being a spec home, which is a home that the builders get to design, this is kind of to be expected. However, it is also very fixable down the line if this were to be a home that you want to pursue. let's check out the garage. I don't normally do a tour or get footage of a home's garage. However, this one is a 4-car garage. It's 3 cars side to side and then a tandem space right here in the middle of it all. I think the space is really, really great for a group that has maybe several cars, maybe somebody with a collectible that needs it to be protected and not necessarily something that they go out and drive around every single day. There are so many unique features throughout the home. I think it's so important to take time and see them all and appreciate all the details. At the start of this video, I had mentioned that you need to watch this all the way through because there is a very unique feature in this home that I've not seen in any other home. And this isn't quite it, but we're almost there. Keep watching. I think you're going to be very impressed. And here we are. This home not only has an extra bedroom on the first floor with its own bath, it also has its own mini kitchen. So if you are somebody that wants to have that as a rental and make it an income property, that could be a really good investment-minded move for you. Or maybe you're a family that has family members come and stay for a while and they need their own space. This is a really unique setup and I'm all about it. I wish my house had 2 kitchens. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, this home is super spacious at 3,692 square feet. There are 5 bedrooms, 5 full bathrooms, and 2 half bathrooms. Look at this awesome space on the second floor. Immediately to your right, there is this open loft space. There's a half bath connected to it. Plenty of windows for natural light. There's a media room, which we will get into in just a second. And there's also a junior suite with its own bathroom. This junior suite is set off over here kind of by itself. So it's a really great setup for a crew that needs a little bit more privacy and kind of wants their own space and separation. Check out this little window. I know it doesn't translate well on camera, but this bedroom actually has a really beautiful view of the canyon. Here we are back in the loft space. I feel like there's a lot of different things that you could do with this open space. Leave a comment and let me know what you would use this loft for. Here we are in the media room. I don't think this particular space looks as big on camera as it does in person. It's a really great setup for those who love having movie night and having like an actual theater set up in their home. Let's head on over to the other wing of the second floor and check out the remaining bedrooms and their respective bathrooms. I told you there are 5 full bathrooms in this home and 2 half bathrooms. Literally, each bedroom has their own private full bath. Okay, let's check out the last bedroom on the second floor. And what do you know? This bedroom also has its own bathrooms. I told you earlier in this video that there are no shortage of utilities in this home. Okay, you guys, here we are again on the first floor. I'm going to show you the backyard, but before, I just want to show you the views from each of the bedrooms as well as the living room, so you don't forget that this home has top-notch views everywhere. It's gorgeous. The backyard in this home is on a pretty significant slope. However, it is very, very workable. It's also not very big, so you have to get kind of creative. One thing that I do think is really wonderful though is that the balcony is so spacious. It's kind of one of those things that's hard to tell on camera, but it's really, really spacious. Here we have a better view of the yard. Like I said, it's not enormous, but there is a decent amount of space where you can get creative. So if you're thinking of just leaving it as is, it's very usable and it's absolutely fine. If you want to install a pool, there actually is plenty of room to do so. Granted, if you were to install a pool, you probably wouldn't have very much backyard left. So it's kind of like weighing out what your options are and what you would want to compromise on. Sorry guys if it seems like I'm spinning around a lot. I just really want to give you a thorough look at what this backyard looks like and what it has to offer. I want you to feel like you're there and you can actually picture what this space is. Let's go back inside once more. Ugh, again, I'm just such a big fan of that curled, rounded, curved staircase. That's it. This was kind of a longer tour because it was such a big home and there's so many cool things to see here. So I wanted to make sure to show you every little detail I thought was important anyway. We're standing in the second kitchen, which I think is so cool. I've not seen another home that has a second kitchen inside the home. Usually when I see a second kitchen, it's like in the guest house in the back or like a garage apartment type setup. So this is super cool. You could use this a bunch of different ways. I'm a huge fan and I love that it's got its own entrance as well. That's my favorite part about this home, but let me know what you like most. I really enjoy hearing from you guys, so leave a comment. I try to respond to every comment that's relevant and respectful. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Daphne Quay, your boss lady realtor here in Austin. Till next time.